everyone, I'm Talia Hagler and this is On the Bright Side, a good news show about the Valley, sponsored by US Safety Gear, your one-stop shop for all of your occupational safety needs. We start today with our Shop Local segment, featuring a farm in Columbiana that's committed to ethically and sustainably raising bison. Kristen and Nick George were looking for ways to use their land when they discovered bison. The more they learned about the incredible animal, the more they fell in love with it, and Coyote Run Ranch was born.
I am Kristen George, and this is my husband Nick. We own Coyote Run Ranch, and we're raising bison here in Columbiana, Ohio.
Both of us have a background with animals. Kristen was into show horses as a youth when I was into rodeo. I kind of initially thought about possibly doing cattle, selling beef, but it seems like there's a lot of people around here that do that, so started exploring other avenues. And I actually went to a leadership training for work in Texas. It was on a bison ranch. And after the class was over, I spent the day with the owner, kind of learning about the animals and spending some time with them. And was just really fascinated with the animal itself. So I came home and told Kristen that we were gonna start raising bison. And naturally she thought I was crazy and probably hoped that it was just one of those things that would pass by quickly, but it didn't.
We love the animal, I think first and foremost. We just fell in love with the animal. You know, they're inquisitive, they're remarkable, unbelievable animals.
Not only is the animal itself just extremely fascinating, but the health benefits of the meat. It's actually the healthiest mainstream protein that you can buy.
Which much lower in fat than beef, even lower in fat than chicken, higher in protein and higher in other vitamins and minerals also. We'd like to become self-sustaining. To get started, we had to buy a lot of animals, so we've kind of pieced our herd together, but we're really working now. Who you see behind us is our breeding herd. So we're really trying to get to where we could be self-sustaining in that we could breed enough animals that we'll be able to sell and just kind of be self-sustaining, and then just keep growing and get the word out there.
And I think also just to continue to educate the public on the health benefits of the meat.
And educate people on the animal too.
You can purchase their bison meat at their store in Columbiana, where they're selling a variety of cuts. Their bison meat is also served in local restaurants, some area farm markets, and at the Youngstown Flea. And I can tell you, I've tried their ground bison and their bison burgers, and they were delicious, and even my kids ate it. You can find out where they'll be next on Facebook and Instagram, or you can shop online on their website, coyoterunbison.com. And now to our Doing Good in the Neighborhood segment, featuring an organization you've probably heard of. Mahoning County Public Special Olympics offers athletic opportunities to people with special needs, starting at the age of 8. All of their programs are free to participants and are sure to bring a smile to their faces.
Eric Cromer here with Mahoning County Public Special Olympics. I am the director and the coordinator for the local organization. My son, Blake, he's been involved in the Special Olympics probably now for, I would say, the greater part of 10 years. We provide obviously sports and athletic opportunities for individuals with disabilities, both intellectual and physical disabilities, to play different sports throughout the year. In the spring we do track and field. We then go to bocce, we have golf, basketball, bowling, and then in June we have our state games in Columbus that we take as many athletes as we can with their families and participate in the state games in Columbus. The athletes create a lot of friendships being in the sports, and then you just kind of look around and everybody's just having a good time. It's more of the social aspect than it is the athletic aspect for us.
I love being here with all my teammates. It's one of the most funnest things in the world.
I'm here with my friends, my teammates, and I'm here with my Special Olympics friends I know.
Not only do the athletes have a ton of fun out here, but you also get the community with the parents. You need some reprieve, you need some time by yourself, and you see a lot of the parents here just talking amongst themselves, getting a little bit of respite and reprieve. So super important for not only the athletes, but the parents and the families as well. Hopefully, we create the awareness that we do operate and we exist as an organization to give these athletes an opportunity to just play sports and get moving and get mobile.
If you're interested in coaching, volunteering, or you know someone who'd like to participate, visit mcpso.com to learn more. And now a word from our sponsor. US Safety Gear works with many trusted brands, including 3M, which offers the latest in fall protection technology.
My name's Tucker Burquest. I'm the 3M Fall Protection Specialist for Western Pennsylvania and Northeast Ohio here. Let's all pretend for a moment that I'm a co-worker of yours, all right? So we're in the mill together, we're working on the same shift, and now you hear me yelling, you hear me, you look over and you see I've taken a fall here, right? How are you gonna get me down? A lot of times when I ask that question, a very common response I get is, Tucker, well, we'll just call 911, right? Well, 911 should be a part of your rescue plan, shouldn't be it in its entirety. The reasoning for that is I'm starting to get what's called suspension trauma in my legs right here. So this is cutting off the circulation of my femoral arteries. They say this takes about 15 minutes to become life-threatening. Could be a little bit longer, could be a little bit shorter. There's a lot of factors that go into it, right? So if I do take a fall, I want to make sure I keep my legs moving, I keep that blood flow pumping. Now luckily for me, here's a little 3M plug for you. I'm in a 3M harness. And most of our harnesses now come outfitted with what we call suspension trauma straps. So I have a hook on one side, I have a loop on the other. I'm gonna find the loop that's closest to my knee. I'm gonna put the hook through that loop. And now I've created myself a sling that I can step into. And now I can step up and relieve that pressure off my legs, right? So now I've bought myself a lot more time in order to get that rescue plan enacted.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, help us spread the good news by following us and sharing the show. Have a great day and a happy Thanksgiving.
On the Bright Side is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.